So are we waiting for Don to come back or what?
I don't know, man. I think...
Okay, filthy war criminals, I'm back.
Well, what did Georgie say?
All he did was ignore the call and type KYS in my DMs. Is that an encrypted government message or something?
Sure is, Don. I'll get our top cryptologists on it right away.
God bless America.
Okay, let's rank Groudon then.
S tier. You cannot sit there and tell me this thing isn't the coolest design thus far. Team Magma all the way, baby. Hashtag Magma.
Ha, ain't no way this schmuck is going in S tier. Stubby T-Rex arms and a boring-ass typing. B tier at best.
Sure, but Groudon is the only pure ground-type legendary. That's pretty unique. How about we settle on A tier?
No, unlike you soy boys, I don't settle.
Nope, but you do get outvoted, though. I vote A tier.
All right, he's going in A tier.
Rigged once again.
Kyogre is up next. I'd say it's about on par with its counterpart at A tier.
Nah, are you joking, man? Kyogre is clearly superior, an easy S tier.
Yeah, despite its atrocious coloration, it's a giant fish god with wings. Can't beat that. S tier.
I suppose I have no say in this?
Nope, skill issue, I guess.
All right, whatever, let's move on. What was that about?
Just a hunch, but I think Kyogre's shape may have offended him.
Well, I'm sure as hell not going to move it back. I want to wake up tomorrow with both my kidneys.
Let's just pretend that didn't happen. What do we think about Rayquaza?
Okay, now this has to go in S tier. Not only is it a literal flying dragon god, but it's the face of the greatest Pokemon game of all time.
That's big cap, massive cap, cap larger than the Grand Canyon. Rayquaza looks like a washed-up pool noodle at little Timmy's 10th birthday party. Also, Emerald is overrated. C tier at best.
Cringe take, you're bugging if you think Emerald wasn't goated. Rayquaza's going in S tier.
Oh yeah, and your personal email address is going in every Reddit thread I come across.
Moving on to Gen 4 now. Where are we placing Dialga?
Oh, this is the big daddy of all legendaries, stellar design, and the literal god of time. Plus, he's the face of the greatest Pokemon generation ever created.
Ain't no way you just said that, lil bro. Gen 4 is slow as balls, and they only slightly improved it with Platinum.
Oh yeah, you're one to talk about being slow. Besides, you should like the god of time, considering you don't have much of it left. Tick-tock, Brandon.
All right, I agree. Dialga is pretty dope, but I'd say no higher than A tier. I mean, it's not on the same level as Rayquaza.
I guess I'm fine with that. At least it's not in S.
Hey guys, George just messaged me SMD. Is that another encryption?
I'll add it to the decode list.
Moving right along, where do we rank Palkia?
C tier, basically just a worse version of Dialga in every way possible. Space isn't as cool as time.
Aren't you the one who instantiated Space Force?
Not the point.
Yeah, Palkia's not really doing anything for me either. C tier.
Are you guys sure? I mean, the pink color scheme is kind of pretty, no? C tier it is. Okay, up next is Giratina. Oh, who am I kidding?
S tier.
S tier?
Yep, it's S tier. And how about Regigigas? Or as I like to call him, Reggie D tier Gigas.
D tier.
D tier. Oh my god, he's so terrible.
Easy enough. All right, what about Cresselia? I honestly kind of like the design and moon theme, but the pure psychic typing is kind of boring and overused.
Another ugly one. This thing looks like Joe's son after 12 hours of being left on his own with $200 in his pocket.
Wow, $200, almost $1 for every one of your criminal charges.
I think there's an elegance to the design. I'd say it at least deserves B tier. Anyone agree? Any agreeers in chat?
Yeah, I'm down for B tier, middle of the road.
If only Hunter knew how to be so mediocre.
And finally, for Gen 4, we have Heatran.
Okay, I don't mean to be crass here, but doesn't this one remind you of what's underneath Yellowstone National Park?
Hey, we weren't supposed to talk about that under any circumstances.
What, are we being wiretapped or something?
Don't disrespect American surveillance like that. Of course we're being wiretapped.
Well, regardless, I think this is a B tier. It just looks like a pretty basic magma monster, not a legendary.
Agreed, it's going in B tier.
Oh, so you're not even going to ask me?
That's not how democracy works, bozo.
Okay, let's start Gen 5 with the Forces of Nature trio, Thundurus, Landorus, and Tornadus. Since they're all very similar, we can rank them together, and to be honest, I wish there was a tier below D for this.
There is no tier deep enough below hell that could be fit for these atrocities.
Glad we all agree. I'm pretty sure these three were responsible for the Great Depression and COVID-19.
Hey, maybe hating on this trio can help bring Americans together.
Yeah, either that or Lopunny's hips, a wooga.
All right, next up is Reshiram.
Now, this marked the beginning of the downfall of legendaries. Way too over-designed. You can tell they were trying to do everything all at once.
Oh, so like the opposite of Barack's presidency?
Yeah, basically.
So now that George isn't here, I'm going to be the one catching strays?
Also, why is it fire type? You'd never be able to tell just by looking at it. It's pure white. Put it in C tier.
It's fire type because of how fire the design is. You're off your meds again. I vote A tier.
No shot. It's monocolored, over-designed, and overrated. It's going in C tier.
What do you mean monocolored? Look at that gorgeous color scheme.
L+ ratio.
Okay, let's do Zekrom next.
I mean, this is just an improved Reshiram. The design is sleek and the electric dragon typing is unique.
Yeah, okay, Dr. Seuss. No-shot Zekrom is better than Reshiram. Its design is simply inferior.
Oh, yeah? And why is that?
I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it.
I think this is an easy S tier.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Oh, sure. Just hand out S tiers like you're handing out chemical rashes to Ohio citizens.
Tough nuts, Georgie.
Donnie, you mean?
Yeah. Wait, what did I say?
Let's finish off Gen 5 with Curem.
Okay, if you guys are going to give Zekrom S tier, Curem gets it as well, right? I mean, we're not that out of touch, are we?
I know you're capping right now. Curum looks mad goofy. T-Rex arms just like yours. Is that why you like him?
Nah, Don's got a point. I think this guy is on par with Zekrom in terms of design. Plus, the Ice Dragon concept is cool, easily the best legendary of Gen 5.
Yeah, let him know, Daddy-O.
Jesus Christ, I think I'm going to be sick.
Curem is going in S tier where he belongs.
It belongs in the gulag, buddy.
Okay, and the first legendary of Gen 6, Xerneas.
Oh my God, don't even get me started. Same issue as Ho-Oh. This Rainbow Pansy Parade disgrace goes in D tier.
I'm going to agree with you, but only because I have a deep disdain for this thing. Geomancy is completely busted. I've lost to way too many kids in online battles with this one.
Oh, come on. Xerneas was the first fairy-type legendary. That's got to count for something.
Even worse, Fairy type was put into the game for the sole purpose of hard countering all the cool dragon types. That's cringe.
Yeah, you can't pity party this thing out of D tier like you pity partied your way into the presidency. Put it where it belongs.
Whatever. Up next is Yveltal. Now, this has to be at least A tier. The design is dope. I had this set as the wallpaper to every White House computer.
Yeah, no arguments here. A tier sounds good.
Now, I would agree with you guys because Yveltal is super poggers, but it has the same problem Kai Ogre had.
What's that?
Look at the shape, the wingspan.
Oh,
Oh my God, if we put this in A tier, George is going to dispose of us via cyanide poisoning within the next 12 hours tops.
Exactly right. I can hear the agents kicking down my door right now. Put it in D tier, quick.
that's unfortunate. All right, and lastly for Gen 6, we have Zygarde.
S tier, easily. Not only is Dragon Ground a very unique typing, but the versatility of the forms puts it over the top.
Yeah, I got to agree. It has like 4 signature moves, too. This thing is peak.
Now put it in D tier. The other Gen 6 legendaries are there. It has to go with its brethren.
What? Why does that matter?
Because I like consistency in treating groups equally. I know it's a difficult concept for you to grasp.
Consistency, huh? You're right. Those allegations against you all seem very consistent.
All right, it's going in S tier. You've been outvoted, Don.
Don, there's been another conspiracy.
Oh, so now you decide to show up.
Look at where Latios and Latius are placed. These conniving Obamacare riding crooks tried to pull another fast one.
By God, you're right. Oh, this is so going on Truth Social.
Wait, how do you know about that? You weren't even here.
Had to borrow some of Joe's wiretapping surveillance agents.
Damn it, George. You're not supposed to be abusing power like that. Those are supposed to be used on American citizens only.
I can't believe you guys. I thought we had something special. Catch me at the next Pokemon TCG tourney, scrubs.
This list looks even worse than Joe's gas prices, by the way.
Well, I guess we're hopping off. Michelle's going to be cooking dinner soon anyways. We're having chicken parmesan tonight.
Oh, I just love Michelle's chicken parm.
Maybe we'll continue this list at some point.
Good night.